I feel like this video is just me calling myself out, but that's okay. Hi, my name's Alyssa and I'm Brightly's low waste lifestyle expert. If you're into sustainability, subscribe down below, become a change maker. But other than that, let's get started. So today I'm going to speak on all of the low waste and sustainable swaps that I thought I would never make, but ended up making the leap and ended up loving. I mean, I would not go back on any of these, and let me tell you, I was so scared to make them. So my hope is that you will watch this and maybe something you might be kind of scared of doing, you're not really too sure if you want to make the leap, it will inspire you to join me. Okay, let's talk about the kind of awkward one first, and that is my Tushy Bidet. So there are lots of bidets out there, and I know they are so common in other places, but I am from the Midwest. Using a bidet is not common here, it's not talked about, nobody has one. And I specifically wanted the Tushy Bidet because I'm also really into home decor, making my home look nice. I work from home, I'm in my home a lot, so I care about what it looks like, and it was the prettiest one I found. A lot of the other ones kind of looked like little robots or machines attached to my toilet, and I just liked how clean the Tushy Bidet looked. It looked a lot more inviting and welcoming. So I made the leap during their last Black Friday sale, and it took some getting used to. Like, that is for sure. It did take getting used to, but y'all, I will never be going back. Wash over wipe. I swear by it. And I feel like everybody, almost everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, who has used mine and tried mine out that knows me, ended up liking it too, or really wanted one after, because you just feel so clean. It's literally like getting a shower every time you go to the loo. I couldn't recommend it enough. I mean, I know it's weird to recommend something like that, but it really is great. I mean, I do wish I had like a reaction video of the first time I used it, because I was like mortified and I was really scared that I spent all that money for nothing. But trust me, you get used to it, and it's one of my favorite swaps I've ever made now that I made it. Like, even if I didn't care at all about sustainability, but I do, but if I didn't, I would still make this swap. It is one of my top 3, that is for sure. Speaking of my top swaps, I actually made a video about my top swaps, so I will link that down below because I think I included the bidet in there. Number 2 is the last swab. When I first heard about the last swab, I thought it was disgusting. I was like, you stick this thing in your ear, or you rub off all your makeup and do your makeup, and then you just use it again. Like, ugh, like that was not for me. But then I realized, like, I got through the Q-tips I had, like when I had already made that assumption about the last swab, and once I got through them, I was like, I could, you know, keep buying the packs, or I could just go for the last swab and like not ever have to buy one again. That sounds really nice. So I made the leap, I tried it, and you guys, they are so easy to clean. It does not feel gross because they are such a smooth surface. Nothing gets trapped anywhere. You know, there's no dirt or grime or anything like in a hidden space. It all comes right off, and it's easy to clean and it's easy to sanitize. And because it's so easy to do all that, I kind of trust it now, and I wouldn't go without it because now I just don't have to buy Q-tips again. I mean, I use these for everything, makeup mishaps, ears. Don't say it. I know you're not supposed to do it. I know you're not supposed to do it. Everybody says it, but you know, still happens. And then I also use the beauty version for my nails. So that's one of my favorite ways to use it, actually, besides like mascara, because I'm horribly messy with my mascara. Like, not even every day I fix it, I'm so lazy. But nail polish, love, love, love the way it just, the point really gets in there. It's even better than a standard Q-tip. Number 3 is eco-friendly shampoo. I really never thought I would find the one for me. So even in the past year, so many new low waste, zero waste, sustainable shampoo options have hit the market. It is actually mind-blowing. So when I first started out on my journey to living more sustainably, I was solely using shampoo bars and making the switch from, I think I used that, yeah, because I still have it, the Garnier Fructis. I was using that and then making the swap to shampoo bars right away. And people talked about a detox period, which I think can be kind of true. And I thought I was just going through that for a very, very, very long time. And then I found out I don't like shampoo bars. They don't work for me. They start to work for me, and then after a while they just stop, and I need something to like, I get like a film on my hair. And it's done it with every bar I've used. If you have recommendations, please leave them below. I am so open to still trying them. But I am just a liquid shampoo and conditioner gal. And recently in the past year, there are so many options that is now no longer a problem for me. Right now, my favorite is a Mika, and there's also an honorable mention to Everest. Now I mentioned both of these in my shower routine video, which I will link down below. If you're interested in why those are a little more eco-friendly, go watch that. I will also link below a full review of Everest because I just remembered we did like a whole video about Everest too. So we'll link those videos down below for you to watch. Yeah, shampoo is no longer a problem. There are so many options out there now. There are concentrates, there are powders, there are bars, there are liquids, there are just everything. Number 4 is tissues. I thought I would never use a handkerchief, and I was right. I really did not like the idea of blowing my nose, especially whenever I'm sick, and then like keeping it around. It just wasn't for me, so I was not ready to give up tissues until I found this solution. And that was cutting up old t-shirts and stuffing them in a jar. I have so many little scraps in here, and there's a couple reasons why I like to do this. One is that they're really soft on my nose. They're actually way better than tissues in my opinion. My nose doesn't get the dryness around here. The redness is bad because I'm using soft old t-shirts that, you know, were either overworn. The two that I used, one was like a t-shirt, it was like half a t-shirt from a DIY, and the other t-shirt in there had like a hole in it, so I just cut it up instead of, you know, a thrift store doesn't want your torn clothes. So great way to upcycle, and I have so many that I basically use them like disposables. So I'll blow my nose and I throw it in a little wash bag, and then I wash them. I full on wash them instead of just stuffing in my pocket and reusing it. Like, still not for me, still not for me. More power to you if you can use a handkerchief, but I love this method because I can still act like they're disposable. Yeah, so that has totally changed the game in terms of tissues. Now I rarely ever have to use the actual single-use ones. And last but not least is makeup. Very similar to my idea with shampoo is that there are so many eco makeup brands on the market now that I'm sure you can find one that you at least kind of like a little bit. I was very skeptical at first because I used to love makeup. I mean, it was one of my top 2 things. Makeup and clothes is what I used to always buy before I started living more sustainably. So I was obviously very picky. I was used to industry standard, so I wanted this low-waste makeup to work just the same. And I was really scared to start running out of my regular products because I didn't want to go for the all-natural, all-the-time type of makeup. But what I found out is that there's so many brands out there doing so many different things now that it is pretty easy to find everything that you would industry standard. Right now, one of my favorite is Axiology. I actually did a whole video about it, reviewing kind of everything they have in their shop. It's only 3 things, but it's a really cool multi-use brand, so I will link that down below. Very interesting. But there have been others too, so I encourage you to just try it out, do some research, watch some tutorials. That's how I figured it out, is by watching tutorials and seeing how it looked on other people and determining if that's the kind of makeup I would want on my face. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. Tell me swaps you used to be scared about or ones you're still hesitant about. Let's talk about it. Let's hear them all. So subscribe to this channel and I'll see you next time.